So while I was recording and editing this video, these came in the mail and I thought they would take a lot longer to show up, so any additional pulls haven't happened yet. In this video I also mentioned Telesira the Moon Dancer. I forgot to put her in, but there she is in all her glory. So this may not be the video you wanted, but it's definitely the one you deserve. The first time I opened packs it didn't really go so well. Blink dog. The angle was off, cards were slipping and sliding everywhere, and it was just a complete mess. So these are the only Magic cards I actually own as of right now, and the reason why I bought them is just because I was looking for inspiration for my own D&D campaigns, and maybe build decks based off stories that I made myself.
I just think they're neat.
Please don't be mean. Starting with the class cards I pulled, I had Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Fighter, and Monk. In the game of D&D, you can multi-class, so I wanted to try the same thing here. The two classes that seem to be the easiest to put together are the Cleric and the Druid. Just at level 1 for each class, you can gain 2 life for every land you put down. At level 2 for each class, you can drop 2 lands a turn, gain a total of 4 life just for playing land. And every time you play a land, you get a 1/1 counter. And if Cherasola Moon Dancer is your commander, just for playing land, she gets stronger and lets you scry. Now that is what I call value. So to fit the theme of life gaining, here are the commons worth noting that I pulled. Potion of Healing. For cost 1 white, when Potion of Healing enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card, and for 1 white and tapping the potion, sacrificing it, you can gain 3 extra life. Dawnbringer Cleric costs 1 white. When this card enters the battlefield, it gives you some utility to either gain 2 life, destroy a target enchantment, or exile a card from the graveyard. It's also a 1/3 body, which is nice. We next got Priest of Ancient Lore. Costs 2 1 white. When this card enters the battlefield, you can gain 1 life and draw a card. Literally the same exact reasons why we like Potion of Healing, but with the added benefit of having a body on the field that is 2/1. Next we have Celestial Unicorn. It costs 2 1 white. Whenever you gain a life, you get to put a 1/1 counter on Celestial Unicorn. So the same reasons why we like Telesira the Moon Dancer, we like this unicorn. Besides, don't you want to beat up your friends with a pretty unicorn? If you say no, stop lying to yourself, man. Sacred Herbalist costs 1 green. It's a 1/3 body that lets you tap it to then play an additional land from your hand. So if you already have your engine going, it's gonna grant you extra life and extra +1/+1 tokens. Or if you haven't set up your engine yet, this will help you get there. You find the Curse Idols next. It costs 1 green, and for that cost it gives you some utility. It either lets you destroy a target artifact, destroy a target enchantment, but what we really want this for is to create treasure tokens for land options and to venture into the dungeon. And the dungeon that we're going to be venturing into is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, so we can gain 1 life. Up next, we have Found the Path. This costs 2 1 green. It's an enchantment land. When it enters the battlefield, it lets you venture into the dungeon. So if you haven't already gotten to the Mad Mage dungeon, you can definitely do that right now. Or keep going down and scry some more, just to fix up your deck or to mess with your opponents. As the enchanted land, it taps to add 2 green to your mana pool, which is really nice. And last for the commons, but definitely not least, we have Sylvan Shepherd. Sylvan Shepherd costs 2 1 green. Now she's a 2/3 body with vigilance. Whenever she attacks, you get to roll a d20, and 1 through 9 you get to gain 1 life, 10 through 19 you get to gain 2 life, and on a nat 20 you gain 5 life. So we really don't care how much life we're gaining as long as we're gaining life. If your engine is already set up, you get the benefit of the fact that she gets bigger every time she swings, because as you're gaining life, you get to drop 1/1 counters, and then you can probably set her up for some big damage. For uncommons, we have none other than the Prosperous Innkeeper. It costs 1 green, and whenever it enters the battlefield, he makes a treasure token, and when other creatures enter the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So he more or less costs 1 mana, because whenever he enters the battlefield, he creates a treasure token, which then upsets the cost of it. And we also pulled the Lurking Roper. It costs 2 1 green. It's a 4/5 body that cannot untap during the untap step, but when we gain life, it untaps. So since we're doing that pretty often, expect it to be untapping a whole bunch. And if you haven't heard already, there's a combo with Viridian Longbow and Shadow Spear where you can do damage constantly, give it lifelink, and then it untap. So you tap to do damage, then you untap because lifelink is granting you the ability to gain life, and whenever it gains life, it untaps, and you keep doing this until you win the game. And if your combo is already set up, you can also make literally an infinite amount of 1/1 tokens for humongous damage. For rares, we have the Eye of Vecna. It costs 2 mana. When this card enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card and lose 2 life. At the start of your upkeep, you can pay 2 mana to draw a card and then lose 2 life. With all the life gain we have going on here, I think we can spare some for some draw power. We also pulled Circle of the Dream Druid. I don't know what can be said about this card that hasn't already been said. It costs 3 green, and when you tap it, you get 1 green mana for every single creature you control. Yeah, this is really, really nice. So those are the pulls that work well with this life gain deck that I'm trying to build, and I'm really sorry that I messed up the first pack opening video. But you know what, I'm new to Magic the Gathering, and you know what, any advice in regards to building a deck, building life gain deck, please let me know. Leave a comment down below, just to teach someone new about the game. But until then guys, have a great one.